Hello everybody, I'm in the middle of editing my next video, this video, the one you're about to watch, the one you are watching. I'm in the middle of editing it, and I just figured I needed to say something. I've doubled my subscribers on the channel in one day. So I had 27 subscribers when I went to bed last night, and going to bed now I have 54. Now them are tiny numbers compared to many other channels, but to me that's 54 amazing experiences of people pressing subscribe because they want to see what I'm doing. I can't thank you all enough. It really is amazing. It's just the idea that my videos have got a chance of giving you all some insight as to how I do things, whether it be right or wrong. Maybe you can learn something from what I do, maybe you can learn by my mistakes, maybe you're just sitting there laughing at me. Either way, I think it's amazing. I really do. Thank you so much everybody for subscribing. If you want to be alerted whenever we get new videos on the channel, you can press the little bell button. Boink. All of a sudden, every time I post a video, you'll get a little note saying Mad Does Life has got a new video up. If you don't want that, obviously please don't feel like I'm telling you have to press it, because you really don't. You can do as you like in your life, but it would be amazing if you did. If you also, guys, if you can get into liking videos that you like, just press the like button, the little thumbs up. That would be amazing too. All these things help the channel grow, and the idea for this channel for me is to get big enough that we can do quite a lot of different projects over a year, where I'm going to learn something new, and as I learn something new, try and teach people how, show people what I learn, not teach people. The idea is to show people what I'm learning as I learn it, and hopefully we can get to the point where the channel sort of supports itself financially, because at the minute this is costing me a fortune. It's costing me a lot of money to run the channel. It costs me a lot of time and a lot of effort. I'm not looking to make a wage out of it, just looking to cover costs if possible. So to do that I need 1,000 subscribers. We're way off that yet. It's going to cost me a lot more money, time and effort to get anywhere near there, but I'm enjoying doing what I'm doing. So if we could possibly get some more subscribers and we can get to that stage, that would be absolutely ridiculously phenomenal. But for now, I'm really grateful, guys. Over 50 subscribers for me. I didn't think that would happen by this time. I thought I'd be looking at 6 months before that happened, and I've taken a couple of months off over Christmas while I was unwell, while I was struggling with my illness. So just to get this many likes and this many subscribers, I can't thank you enough. Anyway, this is only a short video today, so the video is going to be about changing the timing chain tensioners O-ring on the MR2 1ZZ FE engine. Hopefully you enjoy it, hopefully it helps somebody out, and in the meantime, keep subscribed, keep liking, please click the notifications if you want a notification as well. Cheers, guys. So the next job is under here. If I can get to it, get you an able to look at it. Under here is the timing chain tensioner. Now I believe that may be leaking. I'm not 100% sure, because I obviously had the leak from the rocker cover gasket that could have been the problem, but I'm going to change the O-ring anyway, because it's literally a 15-20 minute job. So we're going to try and get you all settled there, and if I can find my socket and ratchet, we're going to take out these two bolts, nuts. These are nuts. And of course everything I do is going to get in the way of what you guys can see. So there's one, there's two. So just so you guys can see a little bit easier, which I'm sure you can't actually, but never mind. So taking the first one off, and should get a little bit of oil out of here, because obviously the timing chain is behind this, and that's covered in oil and been splashing oil up while I was running it to check if the rocker cover gasket was leaking. So let's just get these two off. Sorry I'm in your way of your view, guys, but yeah, you're just going to have to bear with me, because I think getting these off is more important than you seeing it. It's just 2 knots, so it's nothing you should have to see. Oh, that one's just being a little bit sticky. I think the threads are a bit dirty. Okay, that's those 2 off. And they should now just pull out, or pry out. So bear with me 1 second while I get something to pry with. Just trying to get behind it really, guys, and pry it out a little bit, because there's obviously an O-ring in here. Oh. Sorry, I dropped you all. I'm going to get this out and I'll come back to you. Right, everyone, timing chain tensioner. This is, I initially thought I had to change this out because the chain looked like it was loose at the top. Apparently that's right, that's how it should be. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this off, this O-ring, put a new one on, and then we're going to push this in and clip this clip over. What that's going to do is lock this in, fully in, and then as we put it in place and tighten the nuts down, it's going to click, and when it clicks, that means this has been released and is back in tensioning the timing chain. So let me get some bits and bobs to clean up and get rid of that O-ring. I'm just going to clear all the oil off it, give myself a fighting chance. Now this O-ring, theoretically you could get a pick, but I've got a new one, so I don't care about saving this one. So I'm just going to cut it out and destroy it, because I've definitely got a new one to replace it, and I know it's the right thing. So they are pretty tough O-rings. I mean, that's I'm assuming that's a Toyota original O-ring, but we're not putting a Toyota original back on there. What we're going to do is fit one of these. So that's I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's a Viton 75. It's a oversized O-ring. If you search for a BS212 O-ring, you should be able to get that. So let's put this on, get rid of that knife because we don't want to damage that. Like I said, this is thicker than the other one, it's oversized, so it's a lot thicker than the one that was on here previously, so it should give us a better seal. What we're now going to do is we have to flip over this little catch, close this down, and to close it you have to pull back the trigger that holds it in place. And this is not going to be an easy job, obviously. And once you've pushed it down and clipped in this little clip, you're ready to put it all back in. Now I was silly and didn't look at which way it came out, and I'm not sure if it matters if it's in that way or that way. So I'm going to go and research that, find out, and once I know, I'll come back to you guys. Okay, after doing some research, it goes back in this way. So the idea is that the clip that we use to retain the plunger is on top. That's going to go back in, but I'm going to give it a quick clean up, and once it's in, I'll tighten the nuts down. Okay, I think you can all see there. I'm going to give a quick clean up around the area, put this back in, put the nuts on, and we should be done. Now the reason I'm cleaning up around the area is because we've obviously got a new O-ring. We don't want grit and dirt and grime getting onto that and causing us problems. I'm even going to give a quick clean inside the hole that it's all sitting in, to make sure that when this all goes in, it definitely doesn't cause us any issues with any more leaks. Remember, we want to hear that click as this goes in. And I'm working between the two nuts here because I want to try and get it to go on as even as possible. I don't want it to go on sort of lopsided and pinch the O-ring. So a little bit on this one, a little bit on that one. You can hear me banging, but we haven't heard that click yet. I definitely didn't hear a click of it going back in place, so I don't know if this is right. Maybe it happened, but I just didn't hear it. There doesn't seem to be any leak. There's no leak here, which is where I redid. There's no leak underneath, which is what we've just done. Jobs are finished, and I'm going to do the suspension tomorrow when I decide what I'm going to do about this ridiculous exhaust.